Hi guys, my name is Zion. This is my first sit down and talk video, so I don't know, I've been kind of dealing with something, so I just thought I'd talk about it to camera. Um, but yeah, the thing I want to talk about today is balancing chasing your dreams and college. For everyone that doesn't know, I'm an artist. I make music. I go by zions.journal. I've been doing music for about 5 years, but just started recently taking it super seriously for the past couple months. Like damn near a full-time job, it seems like. I'm recording and posting a song every other week. Doing at least 4 short-form videos every day. I've been trying to write a new song every day, just so I can improve as an artist and songwriting. But yeah, doing all of that on top of having classes and other obligations regarding college has been pretty stressful, to say the least. I kind of just wanted to share my experience and what I'm doing in order to make time for music and also make time for college work. The main change I've had to make these past couple months is just limiting certain areas of my life and making some sacrifices. For example, my social life has been super limited recently. I remember for context, I'm a second year right now. First year I was going out every weekend, doing parties, just going out with friends, doing random stuff, going to the movies, going to the beach, whatever it may be. And this quarter, it's really been I'll hang out with my roommates, which are my best friends, and on the weekends, or I'll get dinner with them here and there. But besides that, it's really just been music. And that's something that I'm more okay with nowadays. I think freshman year there was a sense of I need to be social, I need to be like everyone else. I'm hearing a party, I need to be there right now. Whereas this year I'm very content with just okay, I got a vision in my head and I got a dream that I'm going towards, and that dream requires some sacrifices that I'm willing to take. I'm just overall more content with it. I have no need to be oh shoot, it's Friday night. What do I need to what should I do? What should I do? Nowadays it's just oh, it's Friday night. I don't got class. I'm just gonna stay in my room and make music and get all of these things done. And a lot of those nights I feel like I'm happier because of it, because I'm doing what I love. I'm doing music, I'm making music, I'm having a great time. A lot of the social interactions I've had in college have just been I'm doing it just to do it, because I feel like it's what I should be doing as a college student. That makes sense. But yeah, when I'm making music, it feels like I'm doing it because I want to, and it gives me meaning, it gives me a sense of purpose and a sense of direction. Yeah, so if anyone else is, I'm not saying that you need to make this sacrifice. I'm sure there's a way to balance social life into everything else you got going on in your life. But for me personally, I just realized at this point in my life, at least while I'm establishing myself as an artist, it's okay to make that sacrifice. I've already got my my lifelong friend group. I found like my best friends, and they're really all I need. I don't need to constantly be meeting new people. As long as I got my little circle, that's like, I'm more than happy. Um, yeah. If you're also chasing your dreams, whatever that may be, trying to be an artist like me, or an athlete, you're trying to start a business, whatever it may be, it's not necessary to just isolate yourself like I'm doing a lot nowadays. But I feel like you should be comfortable if that's with doing that, if that's what you feel like needs to be done. But while you're chasing your dreams, make sure you make time for the people that actually genuinely care about you and love you, and we're always there for you. Always make time for those people, because those are the people that are gonna be with you for the rest of your life. Yeah, as I was saying, I have my really good group of friends. But like, other than that, it's really just me, by myself in my room, making music, making promotion videos, recording, whatever it may be. So if you're going through something similar and you really want whatever you're trying to pursue, I feel like while you're really establishing yourself in that industry, it's gonna take a lot of commitment. So just like, go for it. Like, just put all of what you have into it. There's no point in just going at it with half the effort if you really want it. Another sacrifice I had to make is just like not spending as much time on my classwork and like studying and all that. I've been so focused on music to the point where like, I'll make time for school, but I just I've been putting in like pretty minimal effort, because I feel like in my eyes I'm like so determined that I have so much self-belief that I can make it as an artist, to the point where like, it seems like, obviously this is not true, I'm not saying it's true, but there's a part of me that feels like college is just in something I just gotta do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really see a path for me down this line. Personally, I'm not saying obviously college is great for many people. I'm just saying for me personally, like, whenever I think of the future, I just see myself doing music, and pursuing that. So I'm really just here. It seems to like, make my parents proud. They've sacrificed a lot themselves for me to get into this school, and I want to make my parents proud. I want to prove to myself. There's a part of me that wants to prove to myself that I'm capable of chasing my dreams while also getting a degree in the same time. And I've learned a lot of lessons throughout college, just about myself and who I am as a person. Just through like being in these like crazy social situations, I've learned so much about myself. I really like gone out of my shell through college. So there's definitely value in college. Don't get me wrong. I'm really grateful that I am here. But yeah, I'm just like, I've had to, or not, I haven't had to, but like, I feel like my mind is so focused on this one vision I have for myself, to the point where this other vision that of college and I'm doing business as a major. I'm studying entrepreneurship. That, although I do find some interest in that, I just like can't fully see myself doing it. You know what I mean? Which makes it hard. It makes me kind of demotivated in that aspect of my life. Whereas music, I can literally see exactly what my life would look like if I were to go all in on this, and pursue it as a career. And that's like super motivating to me. That's like why I wake up and pick up my mic and start recording and make a bunch of promo videos when I could just be like watching Netflix, or like, you know, I'm trying to say, like, that vision is so clear to me. And just from like, I feel like the vision has become clearer to me ever since I started like posting my music, and my songs. I've been posting music for about 2 months, and I never expected to have almost like 12,000. No, I have over 12,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, and like, I think I'm currently at like 14,000 subscribers on my main channel on YouTube, which is absurd in 2 months. I got recognized yesterday in the elevator. Like, some random girl was like, "Hey, are you Zions.Journal? I think I found you on Spotify." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." So it's crazy to think that, like, okay, there's like, I'm not crazy here. Like, there's actually like people connecting to my music and supporting me. I have an actual like fan base that's like cheering me on right now. So that only motivates me further to like not stop and not give up. Along with my friends are so supportive. They're always just cheering me on. And my parents too, like, my whole family, like, they all see something here and they're all wishing me the best, which is just, it's really a blessing, because like, I'm not sure if I would, I'm sure I'd still be going, but I'm not sure if I'd be going as hard as I am if I didn't have a support system, like my friends, my family, my like little fan base. Yeah. Sorry, what was I even talking about? I feel like I got off topic. Oh yeah, I was talking about balancing classes. Yeah, I fear in my situation too, when you're pursuing a dream and you have a lot of self-belief in yourself that you can actually make it work. You have evidence to back up your self-belief. I would personally say, chase that dream, put in like all the time you have outside of class into that dream, but make sure you're still going to class, doing your assignments, studying a little bit. Make sure you're at least passing, and you're on track to graduate, because there is a lot of value in college education, and just being surrounded by people your age and like learning from your peers, I feel like is a huge lesson in itself. Once I kind of like establish myself in the industry and I'm like sure I have like longevity here, I have like a loyal fan base, then I really want to start like incorporating more balance in my life, just being more social, less like locked in my dorm, being more healthy, going to the gym more, getting my diet right. But it's just hard to accommodate for those things when your mind is just so consumed by a dream. As corny as that sounds. Like, I'm not gonna get to where I want to be if I'm just putting in minimal effort. Not even minimal. Even if I'm just going like 70%, I feel like that would just really limit my potential. because there's so much competition in the music industry. Um, I feel like most of the people that stand out and end up making career out of it are people that really put in all their effort and stay consistent throughout everything, and just kept going, and eventually they struck a moment, and it was just smooth sailing from there. That's how I know I made it, when I can like confidently say that like I'm an artist, like this is my career, and I could, provide for my family, my future family, through music. Um, and if I'm still in college at this point where I'm like solidified myself as an artist, as crazy as that might sound, in just a couple of years, um, I don't know, I feel like the feeling of knowing that I'm gonna be an artist after I graduate will be so comforting, and like so relieving, because like at my current state, I'm like kind of taking a leap of faith on myself. I'm kind of investing in myself because I really don't know how this is gonna turn out. You know, as hard as I try and however much work I end up putting out, like you never know what will happen. Like it could end up not working out, and then I'm just like trying to make my plan B work as like a backup option, and like that's like that I don't even really like think about that because like it just sounds so scary to me. That's like my biggest fear. Um, I'd have to like try to really catch up and make up for this time where I was chasing a dream. That scares me, honestly. That like really, there's a part of me that just pushes that thought out of my head. Actually, like I just never really think about that. I just choose not to think about that for the most part. It comes up in my mind occasionally, but like I'm just so I'm really confident in myself. I don't mean to sound like egotistical or anything, but I'm really confident in my ability to like pursue this full time. But yeah, thanks for listening to whoever finds this video. I hope you like could connect to it a little bit, and you gain something from it. But yeah, that's it. I'll see y'all soon.